There will a stomping in a zoo.
Okay, we're gonna start a new game. I've not played this at all. It took me a little longer setting up because something keeps happening, so.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London.
Making sure my green screen is fine. Okay. Okay, my name is Daniel. I live in London, Mayfair.
What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Whoa, where the hell am I? I can use a controller for this? Okay. Don't you do this to me, game already. Tinderbox says I use tab as inventory. Okay. I did get the tinderbox in there. Also, I haven't touched this game. This is the first time I'm touching this game. I'm brave. I'm brave. Come on. I'm not brave. Guessing it doesn't get creepy until later on. They're just messing with me. Or hopefully they're messing with me. Okay, so the darker it gets, my sanity will slowly drain. So sanity is the thing that will really... I need light. Okay. I'm guessing the monsters are all in my head. I don't know if that's in the game or in real life. The old archives. We haven't seen the saving, how you save. You witness unsettling things. I don't know how to crouch. If there is a crouching.
"19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours young and strong. He will be no one last thing. A
Shadow is following you.
It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can.
That doesn't sound great.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
So the idea is
Your
to...
former self, Daniel.
So, as Daniel, we have to kill Alexandra. So where the hell do I go? I do not like horror games. I bloody hate them. But eventually I knew I was going to do a playthrough of this. I don't know how you save the game. Entrance hall. Door slammed shut behind you, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor in Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Oh, that's neat. Blood blocks the door. I was hoping all these doors would lock themselves. And to well in his eyes as he received the first kick to his stomach, Hazel remembered hidden in fear, she too would be punished. The wine cellar We have the laboratory, the wine cellarary. We have kids laughing, which makes great for a horror game. This is boarded up. Won't budge yet because this board's there. We got the archives. Going to archives first. Rare books.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London.
No, I wanted to call this something, just because it can be my little buddy when I go on. What about for this little buddy? He'll be called. He'll be called Ryan. Ryan, go check it for me. Ryan, where did you go? Oh, there you are, Ryan. Put you down real quick. I heard something.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Huh. Ryan? Ryan? Oh yeah, I left you out here, Ryan, didn't I? Yeah, there you are. Don't worry, buddy. I'm right here. I'm right next to you. Ryan, is it good? Yeah, it's all good, buddy. Okay. Wow, this is an empty room, Ryan. Yeah, it's very empty. Very, very empty indeed. I feel like something's watching us. I do too, buddy. I do too. Was that Chewbacca? It definitely sounded like a Chewbacca. I'm putting you on guard, Dewey. Tell me if anything happens out here. I will. Ryan, are you still there? Yep, I'm still back here. Nothing has happened so far. Ryan? Ryan? I'm back here. I'm stuck in a decrepit room in ruins. God damn it, we lost Ryan. Oh God.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Ooh!
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
We need to go back and save Ryan.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Hey Andrew, nothing much. Just playing a scary game. I dislike scary games. I'm still trying to figure out how I get through this wall here. So let me light that. Maybe if I pick up a rock or something. Wow, that worked.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, not reading that. He's not reading that, so I have to read it. Ostrich, Bergen Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore in Austria. Deep within the East Prussia woods, for centuries there have been a story surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors. Castle Bregenberg, the quiet forest-clad mountain, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. I'll bet the area is haunted by the dark. Ask anyone and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves as in such conversation, since it is currently serves as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tale, but there are some motives that keep replying. Something's walking outside this cupboard. Yeah, 12 days before Halloween. We're going to be playing a lot of horror games. Also, Andrew, I might as well tell you right now, we will be doing on the November 4th. November 4th is a Saturday. We'll be doing an 18 to 24 hour stream. It will start at either 6 or 7 in the morning. I will take breaks throughout the day, probably like 10-minute breaks every so often, because I'll have to talk to family. Maybe once in a while, maybe a 30-minute break, so I can, if they need me to go to the store for something. Otherwise, on November 4th at 6 or 7 in the morning, we'll start the stream, and 18 to 24 hours. If we do the full 24-hour stream, it'll end at November 5th, 6 or 7 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough for their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. And just as a matter of time until they follow the trail to Bregenberg, I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king men leave or they will starve. Whoever comes first, they can root for all I care. Maybe I can feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of our problems. Ryan, I'm coming back for you. I hope you're safe. I hope you're safe, little buddy. Yes, I was. I was very scared. But as long as you saved me, I'm fine now. Good to hear, little buddy. There's a monster in that room. I'm not leaving you alone, Ryan. I'll bring you with me. Hey, a tinderbox. I still don't know how you save this game. Oh, save and exit. Okay. Ryan? I'm right here. Okay, little buddy. Let's go on an adventure. Be careful. Yeah, I know, buddy. Ryan, I have to leave you behind, but I will find a way to get you again. Okay, I will see you later. Bye. Bye, little buddy. Hopefully we find Ryan later on. That was the archives. We went through the archives. There are the wine cellar and whatever's down there. I have no idea what's down there. We can't go through here anyways. I go live. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. And let's save and exit. We'll continue this next time. We saw the monster briefly, but I had to go get Ryan, so... hopefully next time we'll find the key to the wine cellar. Otherwise... peace.